Hi, my name's Darren Humphreys and welcome to the Angelman announcements on the 5th of October 2011. It's great to be with you again. It's a bit over a month since I last did a video blog. Number of technical challenges, some family challenges, and plenty of reason for reflection in the last month or so. So I want to begin today by acknowledging the passing of a couple of members of the Angelman family in the month of September. Firstly, Lachlan Jones. Lachlan lived with his family in Papua in Indonesia, and Lachlan passed away on the 2nd of September due to complications resulting from seizures. Our thoughts and our prayers still continue to be with his mum Mel, his Peter dad, and his dad Peter rather, and his sister Imogen. You know, things that stand out for me about Lachlan is he was one of the most travelled angels in the world, even coming to Christchurch here in New Zealand. And I know a number of us took great delight in following his travels, particularly on Facebook. A second thing is, of course, his gorgeous smile, which all of our angels have. And right up with that were Lachlan's gorgeous blonde locks, which I'm sure turned a lot of heads. What a cute little boy. The third thing that stand out for me is just remembering seeing him up and walking on his video towards the end of last year, and the great delight that a lot of us took in seeing our kids take the first step, especially those that are unassisted. So his family put together a couple of YouTube videos that show some footage of Lachlan's life, and I invite you to check out those videos. I also want to acknowledge the passing of Elizabeth Hathaway. Elizabeth died on the 5th of September, accidentally due to drowning when she was on holiday with her family. And our thoughts and our hearts and our prayer go out to her dad, her mum, her stepfather, and her extended family as well. I didn't know Elizabeth all that well, or have a lot of contact with her family. However, Regie and Yolanda Hamm have, in fact, indeed. And they also live in Tennessee, and Regie has taken some time to write a dedication of his blog to Elizabeth, and there's also some links to some video footage of Regie talking about Elizabeth and talking about the Angel Wings Foundation as well. The third thing I want to acknowledge this month was the 5th anniversary of the passing of Jamie Berkeley, and encourage you to check out this link written by her dad Jason, and there's an article there also about Cindy and Jason talking about their family. They hope next year to run a golf tournament in her honour and in her memory, and to allow the funds to help with Angelman Syndrome research. And so just encourage you to check out these guys. Good on you, Cindy and Jason. We salute you and we honour you in the memory of your daughter Jamie. Well, an update on Vivint Gives Back. Wahoo! Well, Fast took out first place by an incredible margin of 40,391. coming in with a grand total of 217,288. Well, Paula Evans and Yvonne and Joshua Hamrick headed out to Vivint to receive the cheque for $250,000. Well, what an incredible occasion that was, and it was a great delight to be able to, for some of us to be able to watch that live and to see that happen, and also see the incredible work that Vivint is doing in terms of giving back. I encourage you to check out the link in terms of the grand prize winner, which is an introduction in which you see Paula, and you also see Joshua promoting the Foundation for Angelman Syndrome Therapeutics. And Paula went on to say, we're extremely grateful to the voters on Facebook and to the open-hearted folks at Vivint for this tremendous infusion, not only of cash, but also of hope. So to all of you who've been voting and voting and voting and voting and got so addicted to it, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There's also a link here to Marcel Cairo's gallery throughout the whole campaign of the competition, he put together a whole number of posters which people used on their Facebook pages to help promote the voting for Fast and the Event Gives Back. Upcoming on the 20th of October in Nashville, Tennessee, is the 4th annual Bella Bash, featuring Amy Grant, Big Yellow Taxi, I think she sang, Bob Carlyle, Gary Mule Deer, The Martins, Tom Ackers in the smoking section, and Becca Brown. Just really want to encourage you, if you guys are down there, check that out, support it. The Bella Bash, established by Regie and Yolanda Hamm, helping to raise funds for the Angel Wings Foundation, and you can check out the details at bellabash.org. Well, not that I'm one to gossip, but who's been in Hollywood in the past few weeks? The Angelman Syndrome Foundation has been to Hollywood. In fact, on September the 16th, the Angelman Syndrome staff from the foundation travelled to Hollywood, California to attend a private fundraiser in the support of the Joseph E. Wagstaff postdoctoral fellowship. Well, this event was held at the prestigious W Hotel on Hollywood Boulevard and hosted over 100 celebrity guests in film, entertainment, food, wine and travel industries. And Dr. Ian King, an investigator from the University of North Carolina, and the first fellow, presented on the scope of his project, which is about unsilencing the paternal LA. Hey, this is great stuff, and generated great excitement, enthusiasm, and a great awareness of the Angelman Syndrome, of Angelman Syndrome research that's actually in process. Well, some news from the Vanderbilt Kennedy Center, a medication study for Angelman Syndrome, L-dopa phase 2 trial, recent understandings of brain function in people with Angelman Syndrome has led them to believe that L-dopa could be beneficial in helping people with Angelman Syndrome. So if you're interested in finding out more about this trial or participation in it, check out the link below. Or runners, big ups to Stephanie Manning, who completed her first marathon. Awesome effort. She was running that with Miles for Smiles, and Miles for Smiles is also about raising money for Angelman Syndrome research. Good on you, Stephanie. I know there's people right throughout the country and all over the world inspired by the efforts like yours as well. Well, coming up, check out angelrunners.org. While we're on the running theme, on October the 16th, Jason Bernstein will run his first marathon and his first international marathon event. It begins in Detroit, Michigan, and they run over the bridge into Canada and then back into Detroit City, and he's hoping that other people might join him. So if you've got your running shoes or you're keen to check out that marathon, get in touch with Jason via angelrunners.org. And lastly, while gathering momentum towards the FAST Gala, that's the Foundation for Angelman Syndrome Therapeutics, or cureangelman.org, before their 4th FAST annual gala, there's the Santa Shuffle. Well, last year at the 3rd FAST Gala, Jason Bernstein and his fiancée Dawn ran the Santa Shuffle, which is 5k. They begged people to join them, but no one really liked the idea of running in the snow. This year is going to be different because there's a whole bunch of people going to be running and get sponsorship there as well. So check out the link on angelrunners.org. A Winnerish man and 74-year-old father-in-law are taking on, in fact they have taken on, a mammoth 500-mile cycling challenge to raise money for a toddler who was born with a rare genetic order that makes him have frequent laughing fits. Or check out the link below to find out what these guys are on about, doing 500-mile bike ride. Good on you guys. Also check out hyperbib.com. Oh, sorry, that's my New Zealand accent. Check out hyperbib.com, y'all. And you want to check out the new Infinity Hyperbib. It's a super chip, versatile bib for children, teens and adults to capture the drool in style. Check out the new styles for that. Well, back talking about money being raised and research and stuff. There's so much exciting stuff going on all over the world. Well, the Angelman Syndrome Foundation just recently released a press announcement to say that they've funded over $1 million in research grants. This is the second time that they've reached that milestone in terms of looking to fund Angelman Syndrome research. These are just really awesome things that are going on. Check out the press releases. I've got the link here below, or you can check them out at angelman.org. Good stuff going on. There's stuff going on in Europe as well. Hey, before I close, I just wanted to say we've now got our own website. Check out www.angelmanannouncements.com, where you can see the replays of this message. You can get the links to the items that I've mentioned here, and you can also catch up with the news that's down the side, trying to keep that up to date every week with stuff that's going on. Or if you get a snippet, drop me a line or respond to this, or send me an email at angelmanannouncer@gmail.com. An unknown person said, there are so many people out there who will tell you that you can't. What you've got to do is turn around and say, what? As I always want to close out with the quotation from Marianne Williamson, which inspires me every day. It says this: our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we're powerful beyond measure. Not a darkness that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You're a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you. We're all meant to shine as children do. We were born up to manifest the glory of God. It's not just some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we are unconscious to do the same. To do the same from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Ka kite anō, and until next time, God bless. Chat.
They're just angels. They're just angels waiting on wings.